Marriage is a good thing. It was instituted by God. It has purpose in it. However, if we do not get it right before we get married, of course, you can't get everything right before you get married. However, the information that you get will help you to transform your marriage when you're finally in it. And so, I have a question for you. Who are you? Do you know who you are? What are your likes and dislikes? What are your strengths and weaknesses? What is your temperament? In my second book, Bloom, I mentioned that knowing your spouse's temperament is half the marriage mystery solved because our temperament affects the way we act and react to certain things. Our temperament affects our character, our habits, sometimes even our worldview or our outlook on life. And so, if you do not know your temperament, how do you know the type of temperament that will complement yours? If you do not know your temperament, can you appreciate your spouse's temperament? If they're doing certain things, would you know that, oh, this is coming from, it's not personal, it's just the way they are, it's just a part of their temperament? Would you know this? So, knowing your temperament is key at the stage that you're not married. So, do you know your temperament? How about your purpose? Purpose is compelling. It's a thing that brings us fulfillment. If you're not fulfilling your purpose, then I like to say that you're merely existing because real fulfillment is in that knowledge of your purpose. And I keep saying that knowing your purpose is actually the thing that should influence your choice of life partner because you can't just choose anybody. You need somebody who would appreciate your purpose. If we have understood that purpose is the thing that brings us fulfillment, then you need somebody who would appreciate your purpose and somebody that you can also help fulfill theirs. So purpose is a huge thing. You can't go into marriage without knowing your purpose. A healthy marriage appreciates the fulfilling of individual purposes. And that is why it is key that you know your purpose now and appreciate the other person's purpose. Do you have dreams and goals? Because there are a lot of married people, married women now who are stuck. They have become rusty and this thing has actually engendered insecurity in them because they have no out of them. Without their marriage, they are now nothing. Who are you now without a relationship? Who are you without a marriage? Who are you? What are your dreams and goals? Where are you going in life? If you don't have an answer to this, then you're not really ready to get married because marriage is not the thing that is going to give you a dream. If you're not doing something now, if you do not have a vision now, once you get married, you become stuck. And that's why people place the responsibility of their happiness on their spouses. They expect their spouses to be their everything. No, nobody can be your everything. As a matter of fact, even in regard to happiness, your spouse cannot feel that happiness come from you. Absolute happiness should come from you. They can give you happy moments, they can enjoy your happy moments, but absolute happiness comes from you. And so you should know where you're going in life because that's the thing that would also make you emotionally strong or emotionally resilient, psychologically and mentally sharp and alert. Because some married women today, they're not bringing anything to the table. When I say bringing something to the table, it's not necessarily in monetary terms, but we're even talking about ideas. Can you bring ideas forward? Are you sharp enough? Are you confident? Are you well groomed? These things make marriages work. But if you're just there, the way we say it, you're just there like that, you become a liability to yourself, you become a liability to your spouse, you become a liability to your marriage. It's just a matter of time that the marriage starts, the spark starts dwindling. And so you should have a dream, you should have a goal, you should have a vision in life, you should have a life mission. So if you do not have answers to these questions, I would like to put it to you that you're not really ready to get married because marriage is not synonymous with sex. Marriage is not all lovey-dovey. Marriage is hard work. It comes with a lot of things. If you're not emotionally resilient, can you handle another person? Because we're all different. I like to say that just because I'm a woman and my spouse is a husband, is good enough ground for us to disagree on a lot of things, because men are different from men and from women. You know, our backgrounds are different, our experiences, our exposures are different. So if you're not aware of this, you're not mentally aware of this, you haven't absorbed this, you will be disillusioned. Like I keep saying, marriage is hard work. Hard work not in terms that you're going to break your back, but it comes with a lot of sacrifice. It comes with a lot of, you have to be knowledgeable. That's what I talk about: emotional intelligence, psychological resilience, financially and mature, socially more integrated, spiritually aligned. If you don't know these things, then you're not really ready to get married. So, yeah, that's what I have for you today. It's a big question. It might sound like a cliche, but if you actually took time to sit down to analyze these questions that I've asked you, you'll be in a better position to decide whether or not you want to get married now. So yeah, take these things seriously, and I'll come your way again next time. See you then.